The beautiful names of Allah. Zayd sat on the porch swing, watching the sun paint the sky in shades of orange and pink. "Grandma," he asked, "why is the world so beautiful?" Grandma Layla smiled. "It is because of the one who created it all, my dear. He has many beautiful names, and each one tells us something special about him." "Like Al-Khaliq, the creator," she said, pointing to a tiny bird building a nest. "He creates everything from the smallest ant to the tallest tree." "And Ar-Rahman, the Most Merciful," she continued, as a gentle rain began to fall. "His mercy is like this rain, nourishing the earth and all living things." "Look at the stars, Zayd. That is Al-Hafiz, the protector. He watches over us and keeps us safe, just as the stars watch over the night." The next day, Grandma Layla showed him a beautiful flower. "This is Al-Musawwir, the fashioner. He gives everything its unique shape and color, making each flower different and special. And when you share your toys with your friends, you are showing Al-Karim, the most generous," she said, as Zayd handed a toy car to his friend. "He gives us so much, and we can be generous too. When you help someone who is sad, you are like the most kind," she whispered, as Zayd gave his friend a hug. "He is kind to us, and we should be kind to others." "Everywhere you look, Zayd, you can find a sign of his beautiful names," Grandma Layla said, as they walked hand in hand through the park. "In the laughter of children, in the strength of a mountain, in the peace of the morning." Zayd smiled. He knew now that the world was beautiful because it was filled with the love and mercy of the one with the most beautiful names. The Beautiful Names of Allah, Part 2. The next morning, Zayd woke up and found Grandma Layla watering the garden. "Grandma," he said, "I was thinking about how we can always be forgiven." "That's a wonderful thought, my little one," she said. "That is Al-Ghaffar, the all-forgiving. Just like the sun can make the dew disappear, he can make our mistakes disappear from our hearts when we ask him." Later, they sat down for a snack. Zayd had a big, juicy apple. "This apple is so delicious," he said. "Who made it so good?" "That's for Ar-Razzaq, the provider," Grandma Layla explained. "He provides us with everything we need to live and be happy, from the food we eat to the air we breathe." After their snack, Zayd went to his room to play with his toy cars. He lined them up perfectly. "Does anyone see how neat I made them?" he wondered aloud. Grandma Layla came to the doorway. "Al-Basir, the all-seeing, sees everything," she said. "He sees your kind heart and your careful work, even when no one else is looking." Zayd picked up his favorite stuffed animal, a little brown bear. "I want to keep him safe forever," he said, hugging it tightly. "He is always safe with Al-Hafiz, the preserver," Grandma Layla said. "He protects everything, from the tiniest seed to the biggest star. And he protects us, too." That night, before bed, Zayd gave Grandma Layla a big hug. "I love you, Grandma," he said, "and I love Allah for teaching me all these names." "And he loves you even more," she whispered. "He is Al-Wadud, the most loving. His love is bigger than the sky and deeper than the ocean, and it is in every kind word and every gentle hug." The Beautiful Names of Allah, Part 3. The next afternoon, Zayd and Grandma Layla were building with blocks. Zayd stacked them higher and higher. "Look, Grandma," he said. "I'm making the tallest tower ever." Just as he placed the last block, the tower wobbled and crashed down. Zayd sighed. "It's so hard to build something perfect," he said sadly. "It's true," Grandma Layla said softly. "But Allah is Al-Qadir, the all-powerful. He can make anything perfect, from the smallest ant to the biggest mountain, because nothing is too hard for him." Later, they went to the park. Zayd saw so many different things: red flowers, green grass, and birds of all colors. "Why are there so many different things in the world?" he asked. "Allah is Al-Jami, the gatherer," Grandma Layla explained. He brings all the different people and things together in the world, like all the colors in a rainbow and all the stars in the sky. Zayd ran to play on the swings. He saw a little boy who looked scared to go down the slide. "He's afraid," Zayd whispered to Grandma. "Allah is Al-Mu'min, the giver of security," Grandma Layla said. "When we are scared, we can ask him to make our hearts feel safe. He protects us and gives us peace." When they got home, Zayd helped Grandma Layla bake cookies. He mixed the flour and sugar. "Who made the dough so sticky and yummy?" he asked. "That is Al-Khaliq, the creator," she said. "He creates everything, from the dough in our bowl to the sun in the sky. He is the one who made everything from nothing." That night, as Grandma Layla tucked him into bed, Zayd felt peaceful and happy. "Thank you for teaching me more of Allah's names, Grandma," he said, yawning. The Beautiful Names of Allah, Part 4. The next morning, Zayd woke up to a new day. The sun was shining through his window. He ran to the kitchen where Grandma Layla was making breakfast. "Grandma," he said, "how does a new day always begin?" "That is Allah, Al-Fattah, the opener," she said. "He opens the door to each new day, to new opportunities, and to our hearts, so we can learn and grow." Zayd sat down at the table. He looked at the warm bread and sweet dates on his plate. "This food is so yummy," he said. "Where does it all come from?" "Allah is Al-Razzaq, the provider," Grandma Layla said. "He provides all the food for us to eat, from the smallest seed to the biggest tree. He gives us everything we need." After breakfast, they went to the garden. Zayd saw a tiny ant carrying a crumb that was bigger than itself. "How does that little ant know where to go with its food?" he asked. "Allah is Al-Khabir, the all-aware," Grandma Layla answered. "He knows everything, even what the smallest ant is doing. He is aware of all things, big and small." Zayd accidentally stepped on a small, delicate flower. He looked down at it, his face filled with sadness. "Oh no, I broke it," he whispered. "It's okay, my dear," Grandma Layla said, hugging him. "Allah is Al-Ghaffar, the forgiving. When we make a mistake and feel sorry, we can ask him to forgive us. He loves to forgive." Inside, Zayd drew a picture of a sun, a tree, and a little ant. He gave it to Grandma Layla. "This is for you," he said. "Thank you for all the gifts you give me." "And Allah is Al-Wahhab, the bestower," she said, holding his hand. "He gives us all the gifts we have, like the sun, the food, and even the love in our hearts. He gives without ever expecting anything in return." The Beautiful Names of Allah, Part 5. Zayd was building a tower with his blocks. He stacked them higher and higher, but just as he was about to put the last one on top, the whole tower tumbled down with a crash. "Oh no," he sighed. "Why are some things so strong and others so wobbly?" "That's a good question, my dear," said Grandma Layla. "Allah is Al-Qawi, the all-strong, and Al-Mateen, the firm. He is the source of all strength. He made the mountains strong and the trees with firm roots." Later, Zayd was in the garden. He saw a little bird flying back and forth, carrying twigs and bits of grass. It was building a tiny, perfect nest in the branches of a tree. "Grandma," he called, "how does the bird know how to build a house like that?" "Allah is Al-Mubdi, the originator," she said. "He is the one who began all things, like the little bird's special knowing. And he is Al-Mu'id, the restorer. He can bring things back to life, like the flowers that grow again in the spring." Zayd saw a fuzzy caterpillar crawling on a leaf. "What will happen to it?" he asked. "And what happens to the leaves that fall from the trees?" "Allah is Al-Muhi, the giver of life, and Al-Mumit, the taker of life," Grandma Layla explained. "He gives life to the caterpillar so it can become a beautiful butterfly. And he takes the life of the leaf so it can return to the earth and help new things grow." Zayd thought about all the amazing things he had seen. The strong mountains, the knowing birds, the changing leaves, Grandma, he said, who is in charge of all of this? Who keeps it all going? That is Allah, Al-Hayy, the ever-living, and Al-Qayyum, the self-sustaining, she said. He is always alive and never sleeps. He takes care of everything and everyone, all the time, without needing any help. Zayd felt a warm, safe feeling in his heart. It was like a big, strong hug from the whole world. He hugged Grandma Layla tightly. "Thank you for telling me," he whispered. "And remember, my dear," she said, "he is also Al-Wali, the protecting friend. He is always there to protect us. And he is Al-Hamid, the praiseworthy, because he is worthy of all our thanks and praise for everything he does." The Beautiful Names of Allah, Part 6. Zayd was sitting with Grandma Layla under the big oak tree in their garden. He was trying to count the leaves on a single branch. 1, 2, 3. "Oh, I lost count," he giggled. "There are so many. There are so many leaves, and so many stars, and so many grains of sand," said Grandma Layla. "But Allah knows them all. He is Al-Muhsi, the reckoner. He counts everything, even the tiny drops of rain." Just then, a little bird chirped from high in the branches. Zayd tilted his head. "Grandma, did you hear that? It was so quiet, but I heard it." "Allah heard it too, my dear," she said. "He is Al-Sami, the all-hearing. He hears every little sound, even a whisper, and every thought in our hearts." Zayd looked down and saw a tiny ant crawling on the ground. It was so small, he almost didn't see it. "Look, Grandma," he said, "a little ant." "Allah sees that ant, and every other ant, and every single thing in the world," she said. "He is Al-Basir, the all-seeing. Nothing is too small or too far away for him to see." A soft breeze rustled the leaves. It felt like a gentle, secret whisper. How can something so gentle be so powerful? Zayd asked. "That is because Allah is Al-Latif, the subtle one," she said. "He is so gentle and kind in all his actions. He takes care of us in ways we don't even notice, like the gentle breeze that cools us down." Zayd looked up at the huge tree, then down at the tiny ant. He thought about the loud chirping bird and the quiet breeze. "It's so amazing that he knows all of it," he said. "Yes, my dear," Grandma Layla agreed. "He is Al-Azim, the magnificent. He is greater and more wonderful than anything we can ever imagine. And he loves us, every single one of us.